recording. Hi, hello. This is Jacob coming to you this time with a slightly different type of video. As the title might be suggesting already, this will be a narration of the short stories located on the different operator modules throughout the Arknights characters. Now, why are we here? Why am I recording this? Well, as some of you who have watched the operator records on my channel might have noticed, I quite like the story of this game, which is why I have been uploading the operator records, because they pretty much just paint a interesting picture about the characters that you usually don't get through the main story, or, well, you do get them through the side stories a bit, if they're present, but not for everybody. And I find them very interesting. In a game where I like the story, the world building, and everything else, stuff like this is pretty much my jam. So, as I started last year to slowly open the operator records, record them and upload them on this channel, I had quite fun doing that. And I would like to point out at this point, I have literally every single one character that has a operator record on global release, -1, and that irks me. And I might have to buy a selector that is currently in the shop. Mountain. Anyway, why am I recording these? Well, the modules, if some of you might have not known yet, if you haven't opened any single one of them, the modules have short stories on them. And the short stories, after opening the first one, and the second one right after that, gave me the same feeling that the operator records do. And that they paint a... well, they basically expand the character even more. They're essentially feel like bite-sized versions of the operator records, which is why I'm gonna be recording them in this new way. Because essentially these are just plain text written in many different forms, ranging from inner thoughts of the character, something that feels like a nature documentary, and we'll get to that one, to conversations between characters, backstory on characters, interesting backstory on characters, looking at Euptilopsis, and other stuff. So I figured, well, I did some small research just to see if anybody else covers that, and I already know that not many people who do Arknights coverage actually do lore, with a couple of exceptions, like for example Quasar. And in any chance Quasar sees this video, hi, thank you for all the videos. Please please, I hope you're gonna continue. All of your videos so far have been very fun, and keep the dry humor coming. It's quite spectacular. Anyway, I did some research on YouTube at least. I haven't seen anybody actually cover the short stories on these, and they range from very short, like for Nightingale here, and you'll see in a minute, to pretty extensive. And the only videos that I have found so far have been literally just, hey, here is how you do the 2 quests that are associated with them, or here is what modules are, etc. So I figured, why not? I'll do this. I have uploaded the operator records. I literally have all of them currently, so this is gonna bite some time until the next batch gets released. And since these are pretty much just plain text, like I said, not done in visual novel format, I will do the narration for them. I will try and speak slowly, but not too slowly. And if some of you who are watching this have actually watched the Vigilo series that I have uploaded here on the channel, or skimmed through any of the live streams that are associated with like chapter 9 and the current Nier story, Neural, sorry, storyline. It's gonna be basically a combo of either narration and character acting or just character voices. So if you just want to read them and skip through it and mute me, do it. I am pretty much just doing that for my own enjoyment because I like doing character voices, as is probably evident from some of the videos, as I mentioned. So, anyhow, last thing that I want to mention here, the modules consist of 2 modules on the character that have the new one. The old module is basically what was already on them, their basic stats, and I will not read these. These badges are essentially all the same, with just like exceptions of swapping out medical operator for something else. And they all say the same thing. This operator has been recognized for healing, therefore field medic. Done. I will not cover these. I will literally just do the modules that need to be unlocked. So, I think this about covers it. So, excuse me while I do a quick little cut and then we can begin. Alright, let's begin. So once again, this is Jacob with a narration of the module, with the short story on the module for Nightingale. The module is easily unlocked. Just get to E2, a certain level, and give her materials, and you get this short story. Plus the stats. Module designation is RIN-X, called Closed Hope. And so it goes. To come in contact with life is a miraculous feeling. Unlike the hardships, sorrows, and pain that people exhibit, life is always full of vitality. With the release of Originium arts, a new form of connection is created between my life and theirs. By taking on their pain, Originium activates, promoting the blooming of life, and healing takes root. This process seems to be significantly different from modern medical procedures. But for me, results speak loudest, because I endure a little more pain. Others can be born anew. This is very good. But if I could be like ordinary people without this physical pain, that spark of hope in my heart would surely shine a little bit brighter. Unfortunately, as I am now, I can only rely on others to survive, like a light crystal in a lantern. Even if the lantern door is open, even if the light can bring warmth to others, the crystal itself is still fixed inside. It is fixed there because it has no ability to move on its own. Nightingale, Nightingale. I hope that one day I will also be able to spread my wings and fly, just like the bird next to me. Nightingale, wake up already. Until then, I must impose upon them yet more to take care of me. What's the matter, Shining? And that is it. That is Nightingale's short story located on her unlockable module. Thank you all for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.